All right, last time on Heroic Round, the battle raged on within the chapel walls and the tide of the battle shifted. Flavius let out a howl that would make any full moon jealous. I kind of want you to howl for it. There it is. Somehow arousing Hugh Blumford into a frenzied charge that obliterated one of the spectral griffins. LS continued his campaign of stylish devastation, dazzling foes with color spray and striking with acrobatic precision and razor wit. Mac declared himself the true master of flame, conjuring a burning blade and reducing thorn beasts to smoldering ash. Sir Landon Thorn reminded everyone why he's a knight of Thornhaven, cleanly removing an undead head from its shoulders with a single brutal swing. And gentle, the silent monk unleashed a flurry of devastating strikes that left even the faceless riders reeling, and our adventurers a little surprised. But the biggest surprise was Virgil Tibbets, a black hood, acid splash techniques, and that rapier, way too smooth for a simple publican. Who is this man? As the tide of battle threatened to turn, Hugh was subdued, choked, tangled, pummeled, finally knocked unconscious to keep him from turning on the party again. And then at the height of the ritual, the answerer above responded. And a blast of holy power ended the battle, healed the faithful, and pushed back the curse for now. But not without leaving a very cryptic message, a thread, perhaps, to finally unravel the darkness-consuming Thornhaven. What does it mean? Who can be trusted? And what shadows still watch from the trees? Find out now on Heroic Round.
Welcome to Heroic Round, an actual play TTRPG podcast. Join me and my three best friends as we journey through dungeons, dragons, and dubious decisions. Grab your dice, because we're here to live heroic or die historic.
Now, this episode of Heroic Round is proudly sponsored by the Juice Wizards of Caffeine Keep, the only podcast within a podcast where the brave adventurers risk life, limb, and liver to get absolutely geeked on magical elixirs of power, also known as energy drinks.
We should probably get our blood work done.
Probably. Juice Wizards, now available on Heroic Round, whether you asked for it or not. Okay.
You did not.
You did not, but you're getting it. After the battle in the chapel, it's still the evening, but it's late, 2 a.m, perhaps. The party is tending their wounds. The silent brothers sit in stunned silence, huddled around Prior Dorian, his robes soaked in sweat, his breathing shallow. They are also quietly crying and mourning, as you can see that 3 brothers passed away from the spectral griffin's necrotic blast. The chapel is quiet, but for that heavy weight of emotion and of what just occurred lingers like smoke. You see that Virgil sits apart, unmoving. Then slowly he rises, comes over to you. He looks at you and says, "You've saved my life twice. I owe you more than coin or silence." He slowly removes his cloak. Beneath it, a black hood tucked tightly in a hidden fold, and a strange silver stitching barely visible on the inside of the fabric. "I did not want you to know. I am a publican, a simple collector of coin for the church. But there are oaths deeper than the tithe." He slips the hood on. As the black hood drapes over his head, his voice changes, still his, but layered and echoing. His eyes glow faintly white, and the shadows bend around him. "The Order calls it the mantle of judgment. When I wear it, I am not merely publican Tibbets. I am Inquisitor Tibbets." He slides his hands into the cloak. The garment ripples like water, shifting into full black inquisitorial regalia. A symbol glows briefly on his chest, a serpent devouring its own tail entwined with a crown. "There are those who call us zealots, fanatics even. but I have walked into the hearts and minds of heretics and seen what the faithless rot does to the soul. He then removes the hood, and his aspect returns to normal. His voice softens. I don't expect your trust, but I would not be standing here if I hadn't answered the call. I only ask this. Please keep my secret.
You've shown me no reason not to trust you, Tibbets. Unexpected, absolutely. But I think at this point we are tied together.
I feel that as well, Lord Flavius.
As the other members of Holy Thrust, I won't speak for them.
I mean, I'm not going to take a vow of silence or anything like that, but I can keep a secret.
He does grin when you say that, and he nods with appreciation.
I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Each of you roll your, not you, Mac, because you wouldn't have this, but you know the skill that I gave you.
Like,
Yeah, it's the knowledge of
questionism.
Yeah, questionism. Go ahead and roll that. Remember
All right.
that the plus has grown with your level going up. So it should be a D20 plus your level.
But no ability modifier, correct?
Correct.
18, Chad.
18.
17. What?
Great. You
I didn't roll it.
I know.
you guys do react well, and you have heard things about Inquisitors back in Sanctum,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not flattering things. They're kind of scary, almost boogeyman-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that the Inquisitors steal your will from you and bend you to their service. And there is a small moment for each of you where you worry, has he been messing with my mind or something? You know, you get like these kind of unsettled vibes, right? Thinking about it. Now, you also, based on your experience with Tibbets, don't have necessarily a reason to feel super like you don't trust him, but
Mhm.
this is not something that adds trust to you for him. Makes you perhaps more guarded.
Right. Because have we just been Tibbet's pawns all along?
Yeah, I mean, that feels like extreme thinking, but in knowing how Inquisitors are regarded or thought about in Sanctum, they're kind of like ghosts. Maybe it's more like a Men in Black kind of thing.
The good guys dress in black. Remember that, Zach.
That's right.
Just in case you ever come face to face or make contact.
He
You
says,
went too hickish.
I know I did.
yeah. He says to you that he goes, should I fall in our journeys together and end up finding myself meeting the holy they earlier than I would have liked,
Mm-hmm.
please destroy my hood. See that it finds a fire somewhere.
How long have you been doing
We'll
this?
take care of it.
Shake your
We'll take
head.
care of it.
You're immediately saying no.
How long have you been an Inquisitor, Tibbets?
Since I was 15.
Oh, he was an inquisitive boy.
I say it represents
Perhaps-
the serpent of the crown. Does the sword not know of you?
He says, perhaps time will come for us to talk of these things.
Understood.
Maybe when we're on the road. You see, he's kind of looking around. He seems uncomfortable to be speaking so openly about it,
Mm-hmm.
but also you're not sure if it's a stalling tactic to tell you, I don't want to tell you more right now, or if
Right.
it really is that he would tell you more on the road.
Honestly, Prior Dorian has demonstrated he's massive eavesdropper, so
He has. Yes. Oh, I noticed. From across the chapel.
I mean, he's the
He's
head
an
of the
inquisitor. Wow.
the order of the
Write that down.
Silent Brotherhood, right? So, like, if anybody can keep a secret, he may know secrets, but he doesn't
I
share
don't know.
secrets.
Prior Dorian has proven to be pretty chatty. He would keep a secret, but he just talks all the time.
he's chatty.
I think we should talk about the werewolf in the room.
Which one?
Literally, the werewolf in
Yes.
the room. Wait, what?
That werewolf.
As I scratch my ear with my foot.
So, Sir Landon Thorn has been tying and retying Hugh and is standing guard over him, looking beat and tired from the battle. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention was that the frost patterns on the walls have now like melted, right? But there was the frost
cool.
where
Right.
the griffins had gone through. It's dark in here, but the candles have been lit and there's fires and things. But you see that Sir Landon is tending to Hugh's captivity, and also he turns to you as you're coming over and is like, what are we going to do with Hugh?
Mac, I know you mentioned you've discovered some things around being able to cure lycanthropy. Wasn't there a certain nightshade?
I got wolfsbane, and I tried to make him eat it in a sandwich, and you said no.
But is there anything else we could
why
try
can't
to
we
do
feed
to
him a
explore that?
wolfsbane sandwich?
It's greatly beyond my magic. I mean, my green magic.
You know, I heard one thing that works really well is if you just cut their head off. That'll stop him from transforming.
I can remove disease, but this here's a curse.
I can remove head.
I think there's too many unanswered questions related to Hugh and his lycanthropy to end his life at
The
this
question
moment.
I'm worried about is, when is he going to transform and kill us all?
Yeah, that's where I'm at
Solid
too.
point.
Like what are we gaining
is there
by
a-
keeping him around?
Is there a cell that would hold him? Perhaps we need to re-deliver him to Thorn Fort. Have him stay in this root cellar.
Weren't we planning to pass through Thorn Throat
Throat, yep.
Throat
to get to what was the town that we were looking to do?
Briarberry.
Wild Briarberries.
We wanted to go to Briarberry to investigate the Raven Lady.
Oh, I still need to meet up with them people.
The ones that you said, we're nice, we're friendly, and you stole all their crap.
Yep. Send a message.
Yeah, we passed through Thorn Fort on our way to Briarberry.
Do you want to go back to Thorn Fort to figure out what's
Drop him
going
off.
on and see if we can drop him off?
Be done with him? Return to a massacre?
I mean, here's the thing. What if we get stuck on the road and we see one of these creatures? Is he going to turn again? What's the point?
It is rather dangerous to travel with him. What if we're beset upon by foxtails?
Here's my thought, right? I don't feel good trying to kill him in this state, but if he shapeshifts and starts to attack me, then I would fight back.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, let's kill him.
The great answer, when I delivered my blow to Hugh to knock him out, I asked the great answer above, let it be thy will that if this kills him, let him be dead. If not, I would see that he would be alive. I cannot bring myself to kill him.
I could do it.
No, Lord Flavius has the right of this. If the answer above
You're
has
not
answered
part of
his
this.
prayer, I'm standing right here.
I honestly don't think that there's like he's a
We're God's army.
you know you did that just so that I would agree with you. But
I do have some other name ideas, though, I'd like to share
yeah.
when appropriate.
To me, he is not a good thing. He's a bad thing. He's a
Liability.
liability. Thank you. He's a liability in every fight.
And
right
he's a
now.
lion there on the floor right now.
Mhm.
We forced him into this
Liability on
fight. I think if we got him into the carriage and moved him along and kept him away from combat, so far both instances of him turning has been him in combat, involved. He has not turned any other reason. He has not turned on his own accord. He has always been put in combat in a dangerous situation that we have dragged him into. So if we can find a place for him at the Thorn Fort or find a place in our carriage, I think we could give him what I feel is a chance at redeeming those he has killed by helping us better understand lycanthropy and maybe answering some questions around this disease. Curse.
You know,
Mac.
oh, did you go for it?
No, I mean, he's just saying it's a curse, not a disease, like I said.
Yes.
But also, I think you might be invested in learning out how to cure it.
Yeah. I'm concerned for you, LS.
Oh,
You do not
I
look
didn't even
well
think about
at
that.
all.
So here's the deal.
Would you rather have to test his concoction on him or you first?
I'm fine.
What's wrong with LS?
I'm just a little under the weather. We could talk about that next. But I would like to just say, if that's the route that we all want to go, if he turns again, I'm going to kill him. Whether he's in werewolf form or not, afterwards, he's gone. Because we are dangerous men in a dangerous line of work. And to think that we're not going to be fighting other people or other creatures, that just ain't in the cards. That's why we're here. So to carry him around, he's going to have to stay near us or somewhere else. But if he's somewhere else, how are we going to learn?
There's his famous low life vision.
So
I agree with LS on this point.
I will concede.
I will promise. Because
Thanks. I will concede that we can keep him alive for now. But if it happens again, I think that's a 3 strikes you're out kind of a deal. We can keep his head. What? It's like rabies. Keep him. That's where I'm at, because I just don't think that it makes sense. Like, we've been lucky this time that he didn't attack us.
We've been blessed. We've been guided.
Blessed
We've
to be
been
lucky.
we've been guided on the path, and I believe the great answer will continue to guide us.
Yeah, I think I'm more of a hands-on approach kind of churchgoer, and so that's where I'm. I'm just letting you know, this is your choice. But if the consequences happen and he turns again and turns against us, then I think we got to do it. I just don't feel comfortable putting my life on the line for this wet puppy here. So I'm letting you know, you keep him safe.
Okay.
But that's where I'm at.
If he turns against us 3,
And me. And me.
Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a point. We either get rid of him or we get rid of him.
I agree. I'm just playing out.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I get you.
I agree.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm hungry. Are y'all hungry? For blood. I'm hungry for blood. I'm just kidding.
Will you roll a will save?
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it was actually my notes. We're at my notes.
Come on. What is roll a good William save?
I love that this is coming from a man who's being turned into an undead werewolf.
Allegedly.
That he's a threat to the party.
Werewolf bar mitzvah.
A will save?
Yes.
Spooky scary.
21.
You don't eat your friends. Good job.
You just notice some appetizing smells in the chapel, and it's only getting more appetizing in here as they're mourning, weeping over some bodies over next to the pews.
So I do have something else I need to talk to you all about, and I'm just going to pull these 2 aside.
I'm gonna tell Hugh to start getting the horses ready.
Okay.
And I ask him to go see what he can do for
Hugh
Tremendous.
is unconscious.
I mean, not Hugh. Sorry, Tibbets.
Tibbets.
I say Tibbets. We think we need to leave.
Isn't it middle of the night? Shouldn't we wait till
Yeah,
morning?
it's 2 in the morning.
I should go and tend to Nessus anyway.
Go see the accounts outside.
I'll see.
Say, what did you have for us, LS?
So I'm
I think
feeling.
we should
I
eat
forgot to
Triumph.
mention it, but like the fire that had been started by Jake the Pony did burn out when the burst of positive energy
Okay.
went, ripped through everything.
call.
and
So we're not
vaporized
just
it. You're
standing
not
in a
sitting
burning-
inside of a burning chapel or something.
This is good.
Okay, sorry, just coming back to that.
So I just want to, guys, I feel really funny. And I think this bat's infected. And when we were fighting them monsters, I just felt like they weren't hurting me at all. And I think,
Same.
What do you mean they weren't hurting
And
you?
I think-
you weren't
well-
taking damage from their attacks?
in so many words, yes. So I just maybe take a look at this bite. It's really bothering me.
All right, let me give it a peep. Can I roll
Yeah.
my heal check, Chad?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to assess it.
I'm gonna roll my knowledge of religion as well. Because
14.
after I caught eyes with him, I know that there's something else going on.
Ooh.
32 knowledge of religion, and I used that book that John didn't want.
The Viridian Codex that I have in my inventory.
You gave me another one that you won from
Oh, yeah.
him, that the
You can have
religious
that
book. Yeah.
Okay. So
My Viridian Codex? I don't think so.
you, John, Mac, you can see that the wound looks to you like it is a wound that he just sustained in that battle. A bite. a humanoid bite. And the blood that's oozing out of it and everything just seems fresh, like he just got it.
Fresh
Okay.
to death.
You know that he didn't, and so it just seems wrong. It's just really weird that you're dealing with that. So with your heal check, you're like, okay, I can bandage this, but it's a bleeder, and it's going to need bandages being changed regularly. You're just kind of going through the motions of first aid. Like, I need to put pressure on it. I need to, bandage it.
Holy shit, that's gross.
Yeah, I would like to add too, when at the end of the fight, that positive energy burst or whatever, that it felt gross and it hurt.
That's backwards.
Yeah, I know. That feels weird. I've been healed before. It just didn't feel good.
Yeah, your knowledge, religion, the role that you got, I mean, it's very clear to you that he's suffering from some kind of undead turn, right? Something's happening here, some kind of negative energy thing,
Yeah.
especially when you yourself deal with such divine energy and healing and hearing what he's saying. It's just easy to put together for you.
Okay.
You're saying, oh, there's something wrong here.
I'm concerned, Ellis, that something inside of you from when we battled in the castle, you were bitten.
Yeah, it feels like that.
It feels like it's a little beyond my reproach for pushing out any curses like that. From my knowledge, Chad, do I feel like any idea, knowledge religion-wise?
The problem and the thing that really scares Flavius is that everything you know is how to destroy, not to cure that. You know how to turn it away?
Yep.
Destroy it. Not like how to heal it.
So,
not saying that it's not possible, but it does open up new questions and it makes you nervous because he's your friend. Love him.
hey, Flavius, sidebar.
Yeah.
Do we give him severance and just cut him loose? Or
We'll have him and Hugh can live together as werewolves.
And he loves rotten flesh.
I'm just kidding.
I think there's two things we need to look to cure. I think our best bet
It's to find a powerful cleric.
I said I won't speak for Mac.
Are you guys away from me? Or
I go back to you and I
No,
say,
no.
I
Oh,
still
I
in
thought you
front
guys
of
were all still
Oh,
together.
yeah.
You never
I was just
separated.
making sure that
Yeah,
you're
no, I
a
said that
side.
in front of
Okay,
you.
You
okay.
never
Yeah.
separated. Right?
I was healed by that burst coming from Prior Thelian. I believe you were as well.
Yeah, it was great.
And you were damaged by it.
Yeah, it hurt.
I met eyes across and I felt your whinging
You
of
made
pain.
eyes with me.
But it concerns me that I will not be able to call on the Great Answer to give you healing if you need it. So
Yeah,
if we
that
are in
sucks.
combat, I don't know how to tend to your wounds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my best. I don't really want to talk to Prior Thalian about it. 'Cause
Okay.
he
Dorian.
seems-
Oh, my bad.
Thalian is the previous.
He's dead.
he
My bad.
gone. Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
I'm
No,
sorry.
you're right. I don't want to talk to either of them because
Oh, I heard everything.
yeah,
I'm
I just don't
joking.
feel like
Just kidding.
he's gonna have the wherewithal to keep his mouth shut about it. But I think Sanctum is probably my best bet, or maybe there's something else in the town like a
You're
healer.
not making it to Sanctum,
Yeah,
Bob.
you're not making it to Sanctum.
You'd be lucky to make it to Briarberry.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we
That-
can ask him.
That's the other thing I'll call out with both of your examinations. You had at least seen his wound before.
He
You
showed it
discovered
to me before we
You
fought.
discovered
I discovered it. Yes.
It doesn't look different.
It's the same.
Yeah, when you healed before and you healed it back to like, oh, it just looks like a mark where he had been bit. It looks now again reopened, bleeding, the same as it did before you healed it, but it doesn't look like it's advanced. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what you're saying. And Ellis, I'm afraid that if you're pushed close to death, you will be turned into something you don't want to be. Like the guy you want to kill.
What does this have to do with a werewolf? This is not the same thing.
What does this have to do with the werewolf?
I think we I think we continue on the path that Mac and we discussed before we were attacked, is that we go to Thorn Fort, figure out what's going on there. I feel that there's a connection between Foxtail connected to the Old Kingdom that we need to see if we can understand. Too many mentions of the Green Man, people from the north. If you remember, Landon mentioned something similar, possibly being kept in Thorn Fort, of the lanterns. Because you forgot the other one at the castle.
Good chat. I think it's bedtime.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully I have good dreams.
You sleep,
I doubt
unless
it.
I'll watch over you.
Yeah.
Before I head off to Dreamland, I'm gonna go slap my feet across the floor over to Prior Dorian and ask if I can help with anything before going to
Cool.
sleep.
Yeah, you head over there and you can see that the Silent Brothers are tending, to him. He is propped up near the altar, pale and trembling, but alive. His breathing is labored, but his eyes are clear, brighter than you've ever seen them. When you walk up, you see he's like, they spoke through me. The holy they, the answerer above. Their voice filled me and filled all of me. It was not pain, it was not fear. It was everything.
You didn't happen to write that down, did you?
You see that he closes his eyes briefly and he's like, I am spent, every thread of my strength used to carry their will, but the words remain, burned into my soul like flame on parchment. Shall I speak them again?
Yes.
Okay, so he bows
Write
his
this down.
head. I will put this in our secret chat. Let's see. Okay, and then he bows his head, repeating the vision from the ritual word for word, but not in the crazy voice that he did before.
So
it's in his
cool.
own voice. A shadow clings to 3 travelers in this land. A wound reopened between old families. Crow's blood, once royal, now hiding in silence, holds the power to forgive or condemn. Seek the bloodline where it still flows, though its talons are hidden in thorn and starlight. The curse crumbles before her embrace, the silver daughter, the heir of dark wings.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Sounds like we got to seek out some Corbeau girl.
Prior Dorian, do you know any references to these?
No, and yet, yes. No, yes. Remember that? Is that a
Yeah.
meme? That's a meme. He
A
says,
secret probably held by one of the brothers.
I know not the specifics, but I feel the truth of it in my marrow. There is an heir. One of House Corbeau still lives, hidden perhaps even from herself. The holy they would not have spoken of her otherwise.
Good news is we just cut out half the population because it's a woman.
Nice.
So it's an heir, a female heir?
Is the silver
Progressive.
daughter a title, I think, not a name. Silver maybe speaks of her hair, her bearing, or her blood. The color of the moon,
Just silver blood.
the light and the dark. She's descended from the Corbeau line, yes, but not born in the walls of a keep. Perhaps she's of the forest now of thorns and starlight. He's like trying to work it out.
And this was given to you by the great answerer above then.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe if we sleep on it, we can get some information.
You've heard that the saying that curses are bound by blood. This one is bound by pain.
We can alleviate pain
Mm.
through healing or through death.
Don't look at me when you say that. Psycho.
You see, he says,
Look at Hugh.
I know not of any royal left in these woods, but in Briarberry there lives an old healer, a midwife. Some say she's tended every birth for 3 generations, and half the deaths as well. A woman
What's
of
her name?
curious gifts. The people trust her, though none know from whence she came. They refer to her as Auntie.
AWN space capital T. Oh, sorry.
I go, Prior Dorian, thank you for this. I think at time the Holy Thrust we'll continue to move forward and understand these, to gain more perspective of these questions that need to be answered.
Well, we owe you much, and also we'll send you on your way with full rations.
And would Gentle be able to come with us?
Gentle can choose for himself what he would decide.
We'll talk with him in the morning. John's been like
You notice when you bring up Gentle that he's over with his head bowed, holding onto the foot of one of the brothers who has passed, and he's quietly crying.
Okay.
Kind of with the other brothers, like he's got arms around them, and they're just crying and sad that 3 of their brethren have died.
Maybe let him have it tonight and we'll talk in the morning.
Okay.
Behind him, Stripes is curled up in like a ball, on the ground. But he still has her on a leash. Okay.
I need to. Sorry, Chad, if you were going to say something.
I was, but what were you going to say?
I was just going to make a mention that I wanted to go check on the horses outside. I want to see if Tremendous is still alive.
Yeah, as you come out towards the door, you can see that it's cracked open. Or they got knocked out. Did it get knocked down? Kicked open, knocked off its hinges, broken down. I think it's broken.
It's broken down, yeah.
It's broken down. But you come outside and you can see that it seems like there is some like flickering of light or like torchlight or something out there. And you know that Virgil went outside to tend to horses to Nessus. Right. When you come outside, you can see that Virgil is standing in front of you, like on the steps, a few steps down, and he's still. He looks like he is in rapt attention, something. When you come and look past him, you can see Tremendous. And you see that Tremendous is standing, but has many wounds. But that the wounds there's blood flowing from the wounds that looks like gold. And it's glowing.
Treasure.
It's glowing. And you see that its mane seems to move with unseen wind, and its eyes also look of molten gold. Oh. And you see that as it's standing there, the way that it moves and the way that its hair, like its mane and its tail move, it almost looks like it's underwater. It's a very strange effect, but it seems divine, like like impressively divine. And when you come up alongside Virgil, you can see that he's looking at Tremendous and he has tears rolling down his cheeks. Just so, in such awe of this tremendous steed.
Perfect.
And you feel within you a reverberation, almost like a echo of will from this horse that greets you in a language only known to you and it.
Cool.
But it greets you as friend as you.
I let my wop way, like I come out walking.
You let your wop what?
I let my wop out.
My whoppers.
I was gonna say I dropped my weapons, but I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have my weapons. But I'm gonna go up to it, and I say, "The great answerer bestows you as my steed. That is my right as a paladin of the Order of the Serpent."
You feel that same voice. It's like a voice, but it's more like an impression. Come through you, and it says blessed.
This is my brother.
Hold on. Your friggin' horse just pulled a Gandalf?
I gesture to it.
That horse is undead.
Cool.
You should call him Tremendous the Gold now.
Virgil says, "May I touch his mane?"
Certainly.
Virgil
what would
brings
Nessus think of that?
All may touch
he
the
brings
tremendous mane.
a shaky hand forward to pet Tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does, he just smiles and quietly cries with the amazement of this religious moment.
Cool. Feeling grateful for this moment, I'm ready to now rest.
All right, you guys rest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. As
speed.
dawn breaks over the
Super paladin,
chapel,
level 5.
The next day, as dawn breaks over the chapel, light streams in through cracked stained glass, casting fractured colors on the cold stone. The scent of ash and incense still hangs in the air. As Mac checks his pack, he notices something. Roll a perception check. Spot.
Bunch of honey in there.
Oh,
Honey.
bother.
Just filled with honey.
16.
You see a slithering move just behind a pew, not too far from your bed, pack where you were sleeping. A small serpent, no longer than a forearm, sleek and shimmering with iridescent scales, winds its way towards you, its eyes gleaming like wet ink. It speaks, not very loud, but in a whispered voice that curls around your mind like smoke. Ah, so we meet again, bold dwarf. I know thy scent. I know thou hast crept into my garden. Thou didst pluck a blossom most rare, wolfsbane, kissed by moonlight, and fled without so much as a bow nor coin. It coils lazily near your barefoot, lifting its head with a slow, graceful motion. Art thou a thief, little druid?
Oh, pardon me. I thought it was finders keepers, but I'd gladly pay for it.
Ah, then thou hast read my mind. Worry not, I forgive those who steal, so long as they return to pay what is owed.
Well, shit.
Then it uncoils, slowly slinking away toward the chapel's cracked wall. Are you willing to let it depart?
Yeah, and then as it's leaving, I'm like, yeah, what's the what's the cost? What's it going to cost me?
It stops for a moment and turns back and says, we shall discuss payment
But only if I return to your shop Grove Garden thing.
in person.
Yes. What if that's not on my way? Then I'm a thief?
You won't want to see how I deal with thieves.
You should really post signage or prices or something. If you're going to run a shop, you know?
Ah, I'd like you to teach me how to run a shop, little druid.
That's a cost I can do yet. Sounds good, see it.
See you soon. And then disappears between the stones as if the world has simply swallowed it up.
I hate snakes.
Magical animals left and right. Yours
That
is
sounds
not.
like the title of the session.
I know. I was just thinking about that.
Magical animals left and right. Okay.
In the morning, to prep my spells, I will read the Vermilion Codex.
Ooh. Codex.
How many pages are there?
It's not a page. It's a pine cone. He rotates.
A vermilion of them.
I hated
It's
that.
actually a Verbillion.
Why did that just happen to us? That just happened to us. Okay.
The Verbillion things to learn.
Let me give you. Are you looking for anything specific as you read?
No.
Okay. Let me.
Unless there's anything about the shimmery snake merchants. Menacing.
That's great.
You stole, dude.
It's nature. It's there for everybody.
Is this your green? Your green god's an evil snake.
You literally are of the serpent.
Maybe we're not so different, me and you.
We're not so different, you and I.
As you're looking that up, Chad.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm just
Oh,
texting it to
okay.
John because you guys wouldn't see it. But apparently, John and I don't text. Didn't we talk about this in the past?
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking
When do
about.
we ever? Oh, actually, we do. You're in my top 7 here. Okay.
I thought you were going to whisper to me, but it didn't click because you were covering your mouth that you were going to cough.
These are just some thoughts around things that you're reading, John. I send to you in a text. Okay. Sorry, you were saying while I was doing that, you had something in mind.
Did we regain hit points from sleeping?
Oh yeah. You
Did
gain
I
your level.
regain?
You would.
More
Yes, you would
specifically?
still gain your level. Mm-hmm.
'Kay.
Good points. Great question.
Please don't go eat the dead bugs.
That's how I got my hit points back.
So you're greeted in the morning by Gentle readying himself for the road. So without saying anything, you see that he is holding an old traveling staff. It looks well worn and it's covered in runes of a language you don't recognize. Um, you see that some of the chapel chain that's here in this chapel room, he's fashioned into a better leash for stripes sometime in the early morning or late in the night. Which is, he's been continuing his clicking and snapping training, making progress with the growing manticore kitten. And you notice that on his chalkboard, he has simply drawn a smiley face that he holds up and shakes at people when they get too serious. Okay.
So he's just constantly shaking it right in Tibbet's face.
Happy.
You know? Yeah, no,
And he's not
it's
deaf.
clear. It's
We have
clear
to
that
keep it
he
going,
has,
though.
it's clear that he has cried a lot in the evening and, in the morning his eyes are weepy, but he's smiling and he still has that aspect of positivity in the face of such a heavy loss of his friends.
I kind of just mentioned to him off the side, I said, I am glad you're attending with us. I feel it's a right course. And in due time, I think we will be able to see to possibly addressing your vow of silence, if you so desire.
Yeah. You see he shrugs,
Sure.
but he does a tap of his staff on the ground, and the way that he is outfitted and packed, you can see that he's ready for the road, ready for the journey ahead. You also can see that the carriage has been brought around and prepared by Virgil, and that he has hooked up the horses. You can see that he has not done anything or specific with Tremendous, as you can see he has a reverence for Tremendous that's pretty deep. And Jake the pony is there chewing and eating something, right, as carriage is being readied. Landon has already moved Hugh inside of the carriage and is sitting in the open door with a bowl full of warm breakfast mush and is spoon feeding it to Hugh, who looks incredibly beat up. Tied, yes, bound and battered. Clothes are torn and tattered because they've been stretched and ripped every time he's transformed. But he's sitting there with his long, stringy hair, has a sweat about him, and he's just quietly eating spoonful after spoonful that Landon is giving him.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do before we hit the road?
Don't forget to finish your breakfast mush.
I'm just gonna give pay respects to the dead.
Yeah.
Something real quick. Doesn't need to be anything.
You notice that the brothers have sewn the dead into these burial, almost like body bags. They're like these canvas sacks that are tan in color, and they've set them in the center of the chapel before the altar. And the altar has 3 pillars on it, and there are 3 bodies. They've set them lined up with these pillars, and they're gathered around in active mourning and respect. And you coming over quietly to them, you can see that they smile and nod and see you and appreciate that.
Chad, now that I've discovered, sorry, I mean, something else.
Well, I flip a coin and then I leave.
Now that I've discovered that word on the back of my book,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go over to see how much, just really quickly before we go. I want to see how much my book that I have that's wrapped in change matches the one that is on the podium.
Yeah, go ahead and roll knowledge religion.
$15.
The resemblance is strong. They are very different, though, in the sense that, like this book that you have has some different adornments and embellishments, and it has a different age to it and everything. But it does strike you that it's a chained book that's chained down to an altar. Your chained book being chained to your arm, basically. And it does strike you that they probably are a similar thing.
Do the chains look of similar make or just
no?
not really? Okay.
No, the chains don't look to be the exact same, but the chains are intense and strong, and
Okay.
it's almost like the chains that are on your book are bigger and older,
Mm-hmm.
chain links than the
Okay.
ones that are on the chapel book. But they both seem to be old volumes, thoroughly filled and weathered, um, and there's lots to shield that
Okay, perfect.
it's cool.
Right, that's the last I wanted to do.
Awesome.
And I'm just gonna make one passing comment to Dorian and just say, we've killed one of the creatures, the manticores. There's one that's still roaming. We're gonna try to find and destroy that one as well. So keep your
Oh.
eyes to the sky and just be
Oh.
aware. I'd probably set up a brother to shout if he sees one coming.
Manticore. Oh wait, no, silent.
Yeah, we
That's
will
fine, it's
need
fine.
to maybe
you have any
invest in a
bells?
bell.
Well, I think one
bang
good.
some pots or something.
Mind if I?
No.
One thing that we have going for us is we're taking the Manticore pup with us. So
Mhm.
there's a good chance that they're not going to bother you here. It
Okay.
won't bother you here. So yeah, that's our plan. But
Very smart.
as
Never
God's
even thought
army.
about
So,
that.
but just it's good to keep an eye out. Don't go to the forest alone for a little bit. And when we do dispatch the second beast, we'll let y'all know.
Oh, thank you. That would be kind. I'm grateful you're going to hunt it.
Yep.
Thank you.
One day.
I will be sad to see you go. For many reasons. One of them being that I won't have anyone to talk to hear your voices. But I am happy that you've come, even though there's been hardships and tragedy. But you've all been very heroic to us and kind. Thank you for that.
Flavius is actually a great penman, and he always loves pen pals. So feel free to reach out to him. And then, what's your address at Sanctum?
I do have my letters.
P.O. box. Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to give the letters? Because you have communication. I said, could you send these to
Well,
Sanctum for me?
the letters you were going to send via pigeon from
You have
your
enough
carriage because you have a
Okay,
small
great.
rookery in the back of the carriage.
Perfect.
And Virgil can help tend to that.
In terms of DM play, do you want me to read them as we get ready to
Why
send
don't we
them?
read them when you guys get on the road?
Cool.
That could be good, right? Like you're traveling.
Did you already send them?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I wrote them when we first got back, and then all shit went crazy. So
Yeah, it did.
Is now a bad time to say I have to make a quick pit stop on our way out?
not at all.
No, it's a great time.
You're gonna go steal some more flowers from evil serpents.
So maybe before
Meta player.
this, then you guys load into your carriage and you start to slowly leave the chapel of the Silent Brothers, the monastery, and their little homes. And you can see that even though they've been in mourning with the bodies inside, the vast majority of them come outside into the light of the morning and watch you leave. And you can sense a wave of emotions and gratitude coming from them, as well as fear and worry now that you're leaving, because you've been, I don't know I don't know that many of them think of you as bringing to them battle, but you've been a helper when battle has arrived. So as you're leaving, the scene is very similar to the scene when you first arrived, where they all came out to see you. Now they're coming out to see you off. And you hope that you'll see the monastery at some point. Sure.
See y'all later. We're God's army.
good luck, guys.
Be good, because the beehives.
Oh, I'm glad we rebuilt that before we left.
I hope
Well, I
none of
did.
them are
You did.
allergic to bees.
Do you want me to read the letters,
You
Chad?
start to travel out. Maybe just before you read the letters, we want to do the pit stop because it's not too far.
Yeah.
Right? So sorry, Mac. You see that Virgil looks at you and says, "You need to stop somewhere. We've just began on the road."
Yes. Yeah, I need to stop.
Very well. You see that he calls the horses. Nessus stops horses. Horse reins Nessus in.
You're like an Uber driver asking me why I need to stop. It's really upsetting.
He actually only drives carriages to meet people. He has another job that's full time.
You forgot to select "Don't talk to me." Well, he's been talking this whole
One
time.
star.
Okay.
So I'll go off the path over to where that green
Are
tree
you guys
is.
okay with him just leaving?
Is he gonna go by? You want to go by yourself?
You guys can come. I don't care.
I mean, did we even hear the snake thing?
I assume we didn't.
Me too.
No, I'm
you
confused as to
didn't.
what we're doing it.
You didn't. That's why I'm saying like he's saying he
Okay.
has to stop. You're
Like,
not
is
sure.
everything okay?
Are the brambles all gone in this area? Like all of them? No,
Yes. So yes, great question. I'm glad you asked that. Just 1 second. So all of the trees even have stopped with the red blood approach. There's still some pools and like remnants in the forest floor of this red bleeding tree type curse that was happening. But all of the trees seem green. You can see that the tips of their leaves have some red, like almost like the red is passing through and has been dripping out. But the trees have come back to being green. There's no snow. You know how it got really cold and crazy. You're back again in the springtime of the
So
forest.
did we break the curse?
Oh, God
It
is
looks like
good.
the curse is very much retreated. The one thing that sticks in your mind as you left is that there was still one crow, one raven, that was just sort of quietly
Right.
watching from the distance. Now that's a far cry from the hundreds of them that were there before. There's still one.
So it's kind of like having herpes. We still have it. It's just not out.
Maybe not a flare up.
Yeah.
So, you know, somewhere deep in your gut, you know that it's not over, but it is retreated at this time.
we are in remission.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you guys should come since I stole the stuff on your behalf.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Follow me.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's do it. Should we bring Hugh in case he wants to bite us or some shit?
No.
Should I stay with the carriage?
Yes,
prisoner?
Landon.
Sir Landon, that would be amazing if you,
You
would.
too, Tibbets.
Very well.
And gentle.
And
cat.
gentle. Just the three main God's Army guys.
Gentle
God's
sitting
army, y'all.
Holy
with the
thrust.
cat up on top of the carriage. They're on the very top back carriage, and he's sort of playing with the cat. Decor. Sitting cross-legged on the top of the carriage playing.
As we travel to this shop,
Mhm.
does the raven follow us or does it stay at the?
It's hard to see because you're under full tree cover now, but you don't
Okay.
see it.
Okay.
You don't see the raven.
I'll just keep an eye out as we like
Great.
move on later. I'd like to double check.
Okay, I will try to remember
I'll
to
remember.
call it out if you do see it.
Okay.
Okay. It'll help if every once in a while you say A is the raven round or whatever.
Okay.
It'll help me. Okay.
As we're walking out, I explained that I was visited by a snake. And actually, I think it might be like some menacing evil forest god or something.
Did it ask you if you wanted to eat an apple?
No, not this time.
It's a bad forest god. There's more than one god in the forest.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched or read that book?
There's a vermilion of them.
Have you ever?
That got a bigger pop than when Brandon said it.
It was
That
solid.
made it so
That
good.
did
Callback
get a
humor.
bigger pop.
Have you ever read that
Mhm.
tome, Mononoke Hime? Kind of like that story. All
I
right,
don't know
let's
what that means, but yeah. She's going to ask for something because we took the wolf's bane.
And you're gonna give it to her? How do you know it's a her?
all
I
women are
s-
snakes.
I assumed.
Like, did you have parts that signified her as a woman?
I'm not going to teach you about wilderness lore, but I can identify a gender of an animal.
You
Or at least
stuck
I can
you
assume
stuck
it.
the finger in the cloaca then.
Absolutely not. What is wrong with you?
First of all, that requires consent.
Can a snake grant consent?
If it can talk, it can grant consent.
So birds need to have consent? Parrots?
Maybe I should have left you two back at the carriage.
I'm on your side. Let's go. God's army. Move
You guys
out.
have been crossing the distance while you're talking, and you're kind of like having this moment of talking and joking and disagreeing, and you look up and you're taken aback because you can see that there's clearly an oasis in the middle of this forest. Now, it's not as stark as when you saw it, Mac,
Yeah.
when you were out running from the scritching thorn beast.
Higher contrast, juxtaposition.
Yes, but there is still a very clear location that feels like it has a set apart energy and growth of plants than the rest of the forest around it. This tree, which has an eerie silver black trunk with some crimson adornments in the trunk, you see that it is surrounded by these potent poisonous plants and herbs. Wolfsbane, nightshade, hemlock, all kinds of plants and herbs. And it just feels like a lush oasis of toxic life. And as
Everything
you
here is
approach,
poisonous.
you see it. And when you see it, you almost see it and smell it at the same time. There's this toxic or intoxicating aroma that feels like it is emanating from this vivid, blooming oasis in the
And
trees.
that's called potpourri. Just kidding. As I approach, I'm gonna bow. Hello, shopkeep.
I'm gonna stay like 10 to 15 feet behind.
Also, I'm going to stay back a
Yeah.
tiny bit, like 5
Okay.
feet back.
Ah, thou hast come with thine manners.
Apologies for earlier.
What the?
How sweet thy words upon this meeting,
For clarity,
little
can we hear
druid.
this?
You hear this woman's voice coming from the tree somewhere. You don't see her, but you can hear her.
Cheshire cat vibes.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like for this wolfsbane that I erroneously took without paying?
Mm.
Oh.
For you did not have signage.
You hear her chuckle. What wouldst thou give for that wolfsbane which thou hast taken?
Well, it's not really for me, it's for my mate. So
I'm LS.
Ah, LS.
he needs it because he's
LS is that traveler of yours that needs my wolfsbane?
Well, here's the thought, right? So I picked it because I think he's maybe a werewolf. But I was reading in my Vermilion Codex, right, that the remedy most likely needs to be older than the bite. And this wouldn't be. So I don't know if it's any use. Perhaps I just return it. What are your thoughts, great old
You've-
wise one?
You have taken it in a way that it cannot be returned.
Yeah, that's right.
For it is dead now. It has
Hmm.
lost its life.
So you're thinking alive for alive.
Perhaps.
That's a bit extreme.
I was thinking perhaps a promise, a favor.
It depends.
How
But
about?
I'm open. Let's
what a-
hear it.
One day I could call, and when I do, thou shalt come. No questions, no lies, no delays. Simply nod and the wolfsbane is paid.
Yeah, hold on.
What about money?
Dost thou have other coin that I might not see?
Yeah, what about money?
Yeah, I've got coin for sure.
Coin perhaps is the wrong word. Other value. For I cannot spend coin here in this wood. Perhaps
I could
Thou
change the shape
couldst
of your tree.
give me a piece of thyself.
Oh.
A lock of hair plucked by thine own hand, a fingernail. Ooh, what about one of those teeth?
What the hell?
I
Can
You're
I
hearing
message
all
you?
this.
Hey,
Flavius.
Flavius, what do you think? What's your read on this?
can I also roll my knowledge arcana as that? But I know you asked.
I'm
him,
gonna
but I
like
was gonna-
underneath. I side mouth it to LS, and I just go. Oh.
as his personal attorney wizard, attorney sorcerer.
This is right.
I'm not sure that that's
He's got power would kill of attorney.
Other visitors thou hast brought.
Yeah, hi, I'm LS, like I said.
I bid thee welcome.
Thank you. This is a great little garden you got here. Probably took a lot of time to put together. I don't think that's a really fair trade. That feels like giving a lot for a little bit. Maybe there's something else we could find that would like help you, but would be more in the same realm of like cost. Cause I mean, a lock of hair between you and me, you could do a lot with a lock of hair.
Yes,
You like pickles?
a lock of thine orange hair.
Yeah. So either something commensurate with the wolf's bane, or you give us something better for the hair.
Let's hold off on extending these negotiations.
Yeah, but if I don't give her something, then I'm labeled a thief.
Yeah, that's a terrible one to have. You don't want that.
I don't think you owe.
And then
I
I'll
have
low life
I
vision.
have naught against thee or thee. This is between me and this druid.
Right. And that's why, as his personal sorcerer attorney, I feel obliged to step in and say that taking someone's hair, there's a lot of spells you can cast with that. And I don't know if I feel comfortable. I don't know if
Thou
I feel
speaks
comfortable.
of spells.
Well, spells, science, whatever you want to call it. But that doesn't really feel like a fair
Thou art
trade.
a student of the arcane.
Oh, I dabble some toes.
Mm.
It's in my blood.
He done dipped them toes.
So
Then perhaps we can have other custom between us. Thou hast good friends, little druid. They do seek to protect thee.
Technically, they're co-workers, but yes.
Mm.
work friends.
Then thy boss is lucky to have thee. Perhaps this. Perhaps I could give you a little thorn. Something of mine that you could wear close to your heart in thine journeys.
Oh, sure. That sounds great.
What about
Why are you giving us a gift for recompense for stealing?
It's like an air tag, you idiot.
This makes no sense.
Questions from these that travel with thee. They are long of limb, quite fine to look upon,
Thank you.
but they think in me some cunning, which is not there.
Well, how about this? I have this beautiful set of jade dice and these magic dice that are made out of bone. One's magic, one's regular.
I have
I don't see
too much bone.
already.
already.
Okay.
I kind of step 5 feet like behind Mac,
Mhm.
and I say, "This much situation."
You hear her go, fine then. A pittance, little druid, a pittance I ask of thee. Just a memory. I'll have some little memory, sweet thief. Not just any, perhaps your first kiss, your mother's voice,
Like a memory?
the day you felt most alive. Come to my trunk, to my bark, whisper it to me,
What about
and forget it forever.
All right.
That seems fair, doesn't it?
sounds all right to me.
This is on you. This is
I'm
green.
going to enter in and walk towards the
this
trunk.
is green devilry I've never experienced.
When you walk forward into this kind of the circle of this layer, this poison garden, you just feel welcome. You feel bliss. You feel at ease and at home. And the plants around you, although toxic and poisonous, you see their beauty and the aspect of them that perhaps gets overlooked. And you just feel a welling of bliss within your heart as you approach the trunk. And you make it to the trunk and stand there. And you hear her say, "Tell me your secret. Get it for
Does it have to be like a secret?
Speak.
I touch the trunk and I whisper in and I share the experience I had of taking the wolfsbane and flying for the first time because I want to experience that again.
Oh, amazing.
Is
Okay.
that good enough?
That is great. I love it. You suddenly are standing at the trunk and have a moment of
Why am I here?
stupor. Not because you're wondering why you're there, but you're having a moment saying, I was about to tell her a memory, and I don't quite remember what it was.
Oh.
And you can hear her chuckling, and she says, that will do. Thank you, little druid, for not being a thief. You have my thanks.
Also, I do want to mention that I felt like I was bullied and obligated to come here. So I'm just throwing that out there. Post some
I
signage.
felt like I was robbed.
I think those
it
are
didn't
great.
look like a garden, but anyway, I'm out.
What is your
What?
your name?
I don't even remember what I took.
I will give you my name if thou gives me thine.
My name is
Derek
Dwayne.
Johnson. Dwayne.
My name
Johnson.
is Dwayne the Granite Johnson with an E. I say, I fear not giving my name. I am Flavius Orsini, the Holy Order of the Serpent. What is your name, vile, evil creature?
Thou brings insults to me?
Yeah, it felt heavy.
Be gone from my abode,
You do not.
and be grateful you walk away with thine skin.
So you do not call sunlight darkness, creature.
See ya.
Come and say that closer to my bark.
I've heard her bite is worse than her bark.
I'll avoid both.
I enjoy speaking with thee, Flavius.
You never told
Come
me
and
your
speak with
name,
me longer.
liar.
Wow.
You can call me Callista.
Well,
Goodbye.
I would know thee more,
Shopkeep.
Flavius. Dost thou care to recline in my garden?
I start walking away.
Mm-hmm.
well, thank you for your hospitality. I think we're going to head out now.
I think our paths shall cross again.
Nah, there's no world where this ever comes back to ever come back to, I don't think,
Fare thee well,
Why are we here?
little
kidding.
druid.
Does he
Uh,
seem out of sorts?
No, he comes back. He knows you didn't forget why you're here,
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing, but you did have, in that moment, you were remembering a memory to share. You gave it to her and then you forgot the memory. So you're like, what was I going to share?
Yeah.
That was the only stupor.
Stupor of thought.
The most expensive flowers you'll ever pick.
Yeah, and I don't think I can even use them. It's bullshit.
As you depart, you can hear her emoting, laughing sort of gently. And there is a feeling that she just ate, like she feasted in some way, and it felt good to her.
well, I hope this helps. I'm going to leave a manticore feather on the ground.
Oh, cool.
That's my
Are
contribution.
you going to leave it in the ring or outside the ring?
Oh,
of
did I
the-
go in? I didn't go in there.
You guys stayed at the edge. You were initially haggling over price at the edge, and then you walked.
I will toss it in, but not go in. How about
Throw
that?
the feather and it
It
just
just-
isn't for you.
It
Doesn't
ends
matter,
up
yeah.
behind you because it's a feather.
But yeah, I just thank you for your time. I
Mm.
have plenty, so I don't know if it does anything, but
This is a treasure most rare.
oh shit, I should have got something for it.
You come running back in.
She never exposed herself as a snake though, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Only Mac had seen the snake in the
Okay.
chapel, but here you just heard a voice from the tree, is in the boughs or something.
Okay.
See a figure.
So are you okay, Mac?
All right, are we leaving? We're leaving,
We're
right?
leaving.
All right. What?
Okay.
What was that? What happened?
That's nature, boys.
That's crazy.
Nature's was trees and rocks, not evil speaking death circles.
Yeah, no, a little bit of it's all there.
Laughing death. I don't know.
One
I love-
circle.
I love the play of John and LS and myself with this creature.
Great.
Brad is like, all right, let's see how much far we can tease this.
Oh, I was
relationship
gonna
out."
totally buy
the
stuff.
tension.
Yeah.
You're gonna push the tension to the last possible minute.
Did you guys hear my joke about him having power word kill of attorney on me?
That was incredible.
Oh, I missed that.
Thank
It was
you.
incredible. Yeah.
I missed it. Damn.
Sorcerer, what'd you call him? His sorcerer attorney? It's
Mhm.
amazing.
That's good. Okay, you guys get back to the carriage.
Oh,
And you feel, I mean, there was a presence to her, and it felt like she was like right there, even though you couldn't see something physical. And so getting back to the carriage, it almost felt like running up the steps in your basement when you turn off the light, and then you made it to the carriage and to the road.
Mhm.
You can see Gentle sitting there. He's found like a branch, and he's playing little games with the manticore kitten. And Virgil is feeding apples to all the horses, even Tremendous.
Okay.
But you can see he's like doing that little. Okay. Oh, you guys got, and you were. I didn't expressly state this, but the carriage is loaded up with stuff from
Great. The
from
provisions.
the provisions, and there's a whole cask of pickles that were brought from Gentle.
You do good things, and good things come back to you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Mhm. You see that there's a little small barrel that he has on his hip, and it says hydration mix. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Did you bring? Did you put sodium bicarbonate in that?
Sodium bicarbonate. So Virgil says to you all, he says, I've been thinking about our name.
God's army.
Yes, God's army. We've said the Holy Thrust. What about the nameless association of zealous inquisitors?
Nosy? Nazi?
I think that way we don't have to have a name, but we're the nameless association of zealous inquisitors.
Well, we're not all inquisitors.
It's only you, mate. You're the only Nazi here.
Oh, we'll keep workshopping
Let's
it, I
keep
guess.
workshopping it.
We'll keep workshopping
And I
it.
say, prepare a letter. We need to send off to Eminence Chasins. Prepare the pigeons.
Pigeons, assemble. Get it?
Are
Yeah,
we-
when I'm ready to take a letter as soon as
Do
you're
you want
ready.
me to
But he can
read
take
it?
to the road. You guys can start traveling.
Let's get going. I don't want the pigeons to get killed by ravens.
One raven?
One pigeon?
Okay.
It just seems like
Who
that.
cares? I mean, yeah, go for it. Wait, what?
I don't care.
That's
I
how
guess.
mail happens.
That's fair. Okay.
They'll be prosecuted in a federal court. It's a
Only if
felony.
they open it.
Do you want me to read off the letters?
I do. I want to hear him.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is the Chasen.
And as you guys are traveling,
Yeah.
and he
Do it in your
is
best
this
narrator
something
voice.
that you would be reading out loud to the group, or do you think this is just good for our listeners to know?
I'm going to let them know since we are sent together.
Okay, got it. So
So
you're
I've
going to
already
make
written this
sure they
down.
know what message you're sending them, and it's Chasen on behalf
Uh-huh.
of the Nameless Association.
Correct.
of Zealous
Chasen our boss?
Inquisitors.
So
He's the one who
also,
sent us.
Flavius can't write without saying the words out loud. Dear Eminence.
Or he makes
Chasen.
what is it? Sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To his holy eminence Chasen the Ninth. Let the first thing you read, the mystery of Prior Thelian's demise has been solved. A pair of beasts, manticores, and their litter have been discovered. We confirm this mystery as others in Thornhaven were slayed exactly like Prior Thelian. We have slayed the litter, the mother, and are hunting the male. Let me restate to those that doubt, the Holy Thrust has answered the question of Prior Thelian's death. Proof is included in this letter.
What's the proof that you're going to
I'm going to send some quills
Ooh, cool.
because they'll fold up in the letter. Adding indisputable evidence
Poor pigeon.
that we are serving the great questioner. Several other mysteries beneficial for the church has revealed themselves to us, and we are in the process of clearing the clouds so we have a full view on what has been bequeathed to us in these mysteries.
Nailed
These
it.
will be of great reasoning and thought for the Order of the Serpent, as they are met with ancient kingdoms laid low, shadowed beasts, and bloodied curses. We are in the midst of documenting these so the full mystery may be known. I will continue to write, giving you further confidence in Orsini's worth as questioners and the compatriots LS and Mac who are with me. As we, the Holy Thrust, gains momentum in piercing the veil of mysteries and following the great answerer. Please, and this is parentheses, please sanction this name and only this name with our order. May the holy they confirm this letter, Flavius Orsini. P.S. The publican Tibbets will include more on his report, but Lord Galen's ability to gather ties has been eroded, and I am helping Tibbets address this.
Dude, that's a baller letter.
That's good.
But I have a problem with us being called the Holy Thrust.
Yeah, we're God's army.
Did you like how I...
The only one who hasn't
Tried-
come up with a name yet is Mac.
No, it was Mac and the gang. Mac and the
Mac
boys.
and the boys. Oh, it's Mac and the
I
boys.
don't recall that.
Yeah, Mac and the boys. That was the first name that got thrown out. Mac and the boys, God's Army,
That's when I thought I was
Holy
manager.
Thrust.
I did the Secret Serpents, or
Yeah, you did do Secret SS.
SS.
Okay.
Do you want me to read the letter to...
I want to hear the
Katerina?
letter to Katerina myself. I don't know if you would share it with these guys.
Only,
They
yeah,
wouldn't
It'd be
shared.
good.
it wouldn't be, right?
I want to be shared, but I'll just say
this-
it out loud
but
for the,
please,
for the
read
listeners.
it. It'd be good.
I'm gonna meta play off everything I hear. so.
Okay, great.
To
Thank
the
you.
only light in Serena,
Mm.
the halls of sanctum are quiet for you, because my heart keeps the whispers and sweet nothings close to me here, waiting to leap from my chest when we meet again. I am
My heart's
safe.
beating so fast.
I am safe and fully moving to uncovering all the mysteries your father and the order has sent me to uncover. More than that, the answerer has begun to show me more mysteries that'll make you proud to stand next to me when I return. I think as we both move towards the threefold quest together, there is a mystery to be answered as to why Cassian is spending time with you. The intention has been stated. You seeking to understand this could benefit you. Keep me informed. Try to follow the feelings the questioner gave you, that feeling you quite can't place. Uncovering that may feel daunting, but will give you ease. I'm eager for you to meet with LS and Mac. They give me a better understanding of friends and how my faults don't need to be cleared always on my own. They have mysteries in themselves that I feel are linked to my threefold quest. Your love, Flavius.
Dude. Those are both
Flavius'
baller, man.
girlfriend. Woof.
Those are like really good. Well done. I'm impressed.
Oh, sweet. Did you hear Mac?
What did he say?
Flavius' girlfriend. Woof.
Oh, that was so solid.
Oh,
I
man,
sent 'em to
that's
you,
so
chat,
good.
so
Thank you. I appreciate
you
it.
can put 'em
That's
up
so
somewhere.
good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You are making your way downtown, walking fast, faces passing homebound.
I'm gonna say something like before this
I
goes,
miss
and
you.
tell me if this is a stupid idea. Should we be collecting the manticore poop to eventually probably use as bait?
Bait for what?
Lower the manticore daddy.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, I smell shit. I want to go there.
Dogs smell each other asses to identify each other.
Manticore's not a dog.
It's a cat. Cats smell butts.
That's the wildest suggestion I've ever heard.
okay.
I think maybe we should leave that to the professional.
Actually, I didn't actually consult my brain for that. I don't know if that's true or not. It just seemed crazy.
All right, fine.
I would say that.
I'm not offended
What
at
if we
all.
scooped up a bunch of poop?
Well, so there's two things. We have the kitten, and with stripes, it's stripes.
And socks.
Well, socks is in a
He's in a box.
yeah, socks in a box. Yeah. It. You mean like collect the poop as we're going along, or go back to the castle?
No, just as going forward.
It'll be
Ah.
like breadcrumbs for him to follow to find us.
So it attacks us when we're in the Thorn Fort.
Yeah, that's the best time to
Either
be
way.
attacked.
Great. All right.
Stripes only goes in the litter box.
that
That's the pickle box. Actually, it's just the pickles.
Oh, they all look like pickles.
Go reach
These
in
pickles
there.
have sand all
And
over them.
it's terrified of the pickles. 'cause
Okay,
it's a
sorry.
cat.
Go ahead.
No,
Chad.
this
My
is
idea
great.
was stupid. Apparently,
I didn't think it was stupid. I think
Yeah.
it's actually kind of fun.
I thought it was
Craziest
shitty.
thing next to drinking Manticore milk.
did you expect anything different from me?
Oh yeah, you guys have Manicore milk, but it's probably going bad now.
I think we used the last one. Didn't
I already
we?
told you
Did
I
you
made
use it all?
cheese into it.
Oh, you're turning it into cheese?
No, I used it.
You
I
should've.
used the last on Tibbets.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
got it. Wasted on Tibbets. That
Cheese would've been
one-eared
great.
freak.
This would have been great.
That one-eared freak. Okay. You guys are on the road, and you're about halfway back to
Thorn Fort.
Thorn Fort.
Have we cleared out of the trees or is it still overgrown?
You're always under the tree.
Oh
always
yeah,
under
this
the
whole
trees.
area.
Yeah, this
Sorry,
whole
I was
area is
thinking-
a pretty
It
thick
was only when we
forest.
got to the Brotherhood that we.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And when you left the Thorn Fort, you left from the fields.
Yeah.
There was these like green fields that had been cultivated there next to the stables. So that would be a point where you come out from under the trees.
Are you referring to Patience Pasture?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I am.
While we're going back, I'm gonna work on Zelon Tusk's automaton.
Zillion.
Oh,
The
nice.
artificial servant.
Yeah.
Nice. Our help.
Gay.
Great. Okay. So roll a listen check.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Nothing gets past you, does it?
Half elf or full elf? Am I right? 26.
26.
10. I'm busy thinking about my boo back at home.
You're thinking your head's in the clouds. Okay. You are, you can hear the carriage, you can hear the clops, and everyone's making noise and stuff. And you hear LS and Mac. You can hear somewhere in the woods the sound of someone struggling. So it's like a kind of sound coming from out in the woods nearby. And it's abrupt enough that you're kind of like it makes you stop to listen.
Smother me, Timbers.
Guys, I
That's
just
a trap.
I just heard something. I think I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I don't have to use the bathroom. There, I heard something in the woods, but I'll be right
Yeah, I
back.
heard it too.
Yeah. Oh, good,
What?
good. I don't know.
It's a trap, definitely, but let's go check it out.
Well, I can
Flavius is
sneak.
pulling flower petals off of a
Yeah.
flower.
She loves me. She
If
loves
you
me.
want to
now.
go investigate, let us know.
Yeah, I'll just sneak out.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna sneak.
Oh. I'll stay nearby,
Yeah. Is that okay?
ready to
Well,
spring
you
into
can.
action.
You heard it too, so you could go towards it.
Yeah, you can if you want. I was just gonna sneak.
I'm going to get behind him and also sneak.
I guess I'm not gonna sneak. I'm gonna stealth. 25.
20,
Woo.
16.
As they're starting to sneak out, Chad, I get on top of the carriage to see if I can, at the direction they're sneaking, if I can see anything.
It's hard to see things at distance because you're in such thick forest.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look, you just see the wall of the trees and the
Okay.
forest there. You do have a raised vantage point, so you're looking down at the forest floor. But beyond 30, 40
It doesn't
yards,
anything?
it's so enmeshed and
'Kay.
entangled that it's hard to see beyond.
Okay, I just tell Tibbets to wait, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give them breadth to like sneak. So
Yeah, what did you get on your? Are you sneaking too? You said 16.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so roll your spot, Zach, to even see if you can see where they went.
Yeah, and I would say like I heard it sounded like struggled, like muffled struggle. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I don't see them.
Yeah, so you stand up and start looking around, and you can see that both LS and Mac have departed, and Virgil has reined up the horses.
Mhm.
He's like, jumps off of the carriage, stretches back,
Mhm.
and he's looking around. And Landon, he comes out of the inside of the carriage because he's been in there with Hugh, and he brings Hugh out to go help him take a piss.
But yeah, like be ready in case we have to.
Yeah.
You two go walking off into the woods. You should roll spot to see if you can see each other.
29.
Yeah, you can see LS.
Suck it, stealth.
31.
Yeah, you
I
can
can see inside of
Mac.
you.
You guys, you turn around your nose to nose.
You both chose the same hollow of a tree to hide in. You're just sitting there. It's like your 7 minutes in heaven has just started, but you're really too shy to start.
It's like 3 hours
Yeah, it's
later.
really nice.
Yeah, that's right.
We
Oh,
have the same hair.
you today
in class.
Yours is darker.
Okay. You see after 100 yards or so, it's getting louder. 100 yards is a long way. It's not 100 yards, like 100 feet. Okay? It's getting louder, and you see a break in the trees, which is always nice and surprising, and a smallish clearing. And in the center of this clearing, there's an old gnarled tree. And you can see that there is a man tied to it. Okay. The tree itself has rusted daggers, swords, and arrows protruding from the trunk. It's like, like it's got all of these things. There's some skeletal remains bound, like tied to the tree as well, some skeletons. So there's just this unnerving display of twisted limbs. You can see this man who is there. He's a sunburned young human in his underclothes, and he's tied to this tree. He's got a pair of silver earrings still in, and he's got like an eyebrow scar, but there is a rag stuffed in his mouth. His mouth is like, open, and it has a rag in it, and you can see that he's looking like wildly around as he's tied to this tree. But he's looking in your direction to see if he can see you. He does not. But you see he's looking everywhere.
I'm gonna motion to.
I didn't understand any of that.
I wasn't looking, so I don't know.
Explain for those listening.
I was gonna. Oh yeah, that's a great point. I'm gonna point to John and like point down to stay here, and then I'm gonna go look around, and I'm gonna scout around to see if there's like a trap or something.
Can I roll
like
my
that.
sense motive to see if I understood that at all?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
His hand signs and stuff.
Hell yeah. He's using thieves' cant.
6. I rolled a 1.
Oh boy. Yeah, you don't know what he's doing. You're thinking about water and a waterfall and a jump.
You have to
I nod.
Okay, I just go. I'm gonna go around the clearing.
Are you gonna let him go by himself, or are you gonna go with him?
Oh, I let him go by himself.
Okay, you see him sneaking carefully around the clearing. Now, as you go around the clearing, Mr. LS, you notice that this tree, the ground around it is pretty barren, like packed earth, and there's lots and lots of footprints. Like there's been people around this tree. And there are old, rusted, two-handed swords stuck in the ground and pieces of armor that's dented and laying there. But the tree itself looks like it's been used as like target practice. You know what I mean? Just tons all the way around the whole circle, the whole bowl of this trunk. There are arrows and swords and daggers and things all stuck in the tree. Now, the tree itself is alive, though. It's an old oak. There's big green leaves and everything coming down from above. You do notice. What did you notice? You'd roll a.
You want me to roll again?
Yeah, roll a spot check.
$21.
You just notice that there are some decaying corpses here as well. At least one. There's one decaying corpse that was not like a skeleton, but there's actually like, sort of decayed. And you can see that it has what it looks like are some, like these ropes that have bound it to the tree.
It's still attached to the tree, or
Yes,
it's okay?
still attached to the tree.
Okay, I'll do a circle.
Okay, you do a full circle. The whole time, this young man is kind of crying out, but you can see that he is, like he gets tired. So he takes a break, and you see he's like breathing heavily and like trying to catch his breath. He's sweating, and then like he'll start after it again.
How many feet away is he from me?
Probably 50 feet, 60 feet
Okay.
from here.
You
You guys can all of a sudden can hear, you can hear another voice besides his. You can hear it go, shh, you're going to be fine. Shh, shh, to him. And you see he's like freaking out. You recognize the voice.
It's
Callista.
Yes, that was a nod. Sorry for people who are not. Yes.
I don't know why, but I go ahead and cast Create Water because that's what LS told me to do.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Create Water and issue forth 10 gallons in front of me.
Starts sloshing.
that is such a pee.
At this point, you can see that he sees you over there. It's like the water noise and the rushing water. And he's looking over there and he's squinting and looking up. He's like, like, okay. He gets quiet when you put your finger to your lips.
Okay. Do
And then I shift behind a tree.
Okay.
So if I make it back, do I make it back?
Oh,
to-
you're there next
Okay.
to John now at this point.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll just say, I guess I don't really want to owe her anything else, but maybe we should see what's going on.
Yeah. I made the water, like you said.
Thank you, by the way.
I take a step into the clearing.
Okay.
I go, hello, Callista.
Ah, little druid.
This tree looks different.
I knew that we would meet again. What has brought thee to me?
I heard this
2
man.
times in one day.
I heard this man. He's like making lots of noise.
Ah, you see my gift.
Gift for who?
For me.
Oh, someone
He
gave
was
him to-
given to me, this sweet child.
By whom?
Ah, by that charming young man who runs these woods.
Marcus Foxdale.
Yes, that one.
You and he are well acquainted?
Somewhat. He still brings me gifts from time to time.
I think I can see one of the gifts right there on the ground or on your tree. Okay. Was that an affirmative yes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You mean like the rotting body?
Yes.
That's over there?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. I would like to go up and with like a dagger. I have rapier out. I'll put my rapier away and I'll pull out a dagger and I'll just walk in and then pop the thing out, the gag of the guy's mouth.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't mess with her stuff, man.
Yeah,
You see, he's like, thank you. Will you please untie me? I've really got to piss.
yeah, I don't.
That's what the water was for.
Yeah, now it's all
Come
coming
on.
together. So I don't know.
You see,
Well,
he's
what's
like
your
moving
name?
his legs.
What's your name?
I gotta go.
Yeah, what's your name though?
My name's Jasper Primrose, but my friends call me Jinx. At least I thought they were my friends.
How you end up here?
What the? They just played a joke on me. They just played a joke on me.
Yeah, it
Marcus
seems-
and the boys.
It seems like it. As we're talking, I'm gonna go take his gag
okay.
and go put some of the water that he created and put it
Oh, double.
like kind of like give it to him, but not untie him.
Oh, okay. He's like, but I gotta go. I gotta piss.
Oh, he said you were thirsty. Is
What?
that
No, I've just been yelling for help.
not? Well, what can
As you get closer, you can see like he's tied to the tree. He has a tattoo of dancing ladies on his belly. And they like every time he breathes or moves, they kind of like jiggle.
Oh, that's fun.
Like
and
Maui.
then he does have an eyebrow scar. But other than that, he just looks kind of sunburned. And it looks like he's been here for like maybe a day. Or like, it's been a long time. He's like rope burned and uncomfortable looking.
Callista, what's the payment for this man's life?
You wish to buy him from me?
I just want to know if it's too expensive, too rich for my blood. Not literally my blood, but
Blood is vital
Mm.
and delicious.
I tend to agree lately. I don't know what the deal is, but
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously you were paid with him, so you gave
He was
something.
a gift. He was a gift. I gave nothing in return.
Nothing in return. You didn't exchange gifts?
No, I believe that Marcus is wise and wants my favor. He has it. I like
Because he's charming and handsome.
because he's polite gives me gifts.
I've heard he's a good kisser too.
Is he?
That's just word on the street, a word on the cobbled
Perhaps
path.
I shall ask him for a kiss.
That's word on the trail.
How long has it been for me, Chad?
Uh,
I'm trying to gauge as Flavius.
since you last had a kiss?
I'm trying to not meta
It's been
play.
a while.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Well, I've been
Damn.
kissing Mac when he's been sleeping.
What?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
You've been failing all your saves, Mac.
Yeah, dude, it takes a lot to wake you up.
Yeah, and you're deeply in love.
I'm just trying not to meta play
Yeah.
in terms
But
of trying to,
you're thinking like, okay,
how long
when would I
how
go
long
out?
would
and look?
Flavius go check on them after this happens?
Sure. You're probably a count of 100 away from going and looking. You have a lot
Okay.
of trust in these guys.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? So
That's
you're
why- that's
probably
why-
like a slow count of 100.
Because in
before
my
you're like,
mind, I
okay.
think like after 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, what's
Yeah,
going
sure.
on?
You're getting closer into that
Okay.
range, you know? And you're also, you would need to think through what direction they left
Okay, yeah,
because they also
that's right. I lost them when they get
You
in.
lost them as
Okay.
soon as they departed from the trail. And so you're kind of like, I don't know exactly where they're
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the flow. I just wanted to
Are
keep
we
it.
talking loud enough that Zach could hear us talking?
You could cleverly raise your voice if you want to be heard. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't necessarily.
Because this homeboy was like yelling with all
Yeah.
of his gusto against a rag in his mouth.
Yeah,
That's why you guys heard him by chance from the road. But otherwise, I
would-
mean, the DC was a 20 and you rolled a 26 and you rolled a natural 20. So it was a harder thing to hear.
Okay, so we're
but
kind
you
of
ended
far
up-
away.
you're
We're
a
not
little bit
necessarily
far.
like right on the.
Yeah, it was like 150 feet from the trail, and it's dense woods, so the sound doesn't travel as well.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just thoughts.
Do you want to finish up with that, Zach?
That was
Oh,
it.
okay.
Mhm.
I just wanted to I didn't want to interrupt the play, but I wanted to like make sure that I wasn't.
Appreciate
Let
it.
me see what
I-
Callista might say. Oh, so this guy, by the way, his hair is like copper blonde and chaotic. And it's sticking up like he just woke up from a nap on a hay bale.
So,
And his silver earrings are mismatched.
oh,
That's the other thing I would call out. Now, with her, I'm just seeing if there's something else that she would say here. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
So I would like to buy this man from you. I know he was a gift, and I don't want to give up.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm not sure if that's applicable here, but
No, he's a man.
oh,
Like he's a gift man in the mouth.
I don't want to look a gift man in the mouth, but I need a manservant. And if this man's going to just end up like his friend over here, tied to the tree dead, I'd love to buy him from you. I'd love to haggle for a price. Is that something you'd be willing?
Ooh, I
Oh,
love to
interested in-
haggle. I would love to haggle with thee. This hapless fool is but a morsel. Mayhap thou hast something greater to offer.
Yeah, what you looking for?
She-
Something.
She likes memories.
For a life such as this, a memory might not taste as good
He doesn't look
as
all
a
that good.
promise.
A promise?
Perhaps I could call upon thee at some future date
The
for
problem is-
thine aid.
I live kind of far away. I'm more of just a traveling man. What kind of range are we talking about? Like, if I need to come back, it's going to take me a while.
Well, if thou were to enter into a pact with me,
That's a capital P pact. That's a pretty strong word.
it's a pinky promise,
A pinky promise.
unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
It's old
pinky promise.
magic. The magic of a pinky promise, a pinky swear. Perhaps I could take a promise and give thee a little thorn to take with thee.
What about a laugh for a laugh?
I start back.
All lives, all lives taste the same to my roots. And so if thou hast one to trade for this little morsel, then I shall happily exchange with thee.
What about this?
Did you gag him again?
Yeah, I put the water back.
So
Oh, I'm
when you're
sorry.
saying this, he's like,
I'm sorry. I didn't explicitly
Okay.
say that. I gave him water from his
Okay.
rag, but I didn't
Okay.
necessarily re-gag
You see,
him.
he's like, don't reason with it. He's looking around. Don't do it.
What if I did this? What if I promise within a fortnight to deliver to you another life in exchange for this man's? And as a sign of my good trust, or of my good faith, I give you this. And I pull out the frost stone that I have, which is the 1d20
Yeah.
damage, and say, and leave this with you as a sign of good faith.
I have no interest in stones, be they magical or otherwise.
That's fine.
And I don't see how this trade would benefit me. It just means I go hungry for 2 weeks
That's
and wait
fair.
for you to return.
Do we have the dogs following us still, or did they all run off?
No, the dogs have stayed at the chapel of the Silent Brothers.
What about a
You were gonna
pigeon?
kill dogs.
Would a pigeon be a life, or does it need to be a human life?
Oh, it needs to be
Equal? Law of equivalent exchange?
probably 30 pigeons for this.
Okay. I say, what if I give you, to tie you over, give you a pigeon now, and then I give you more than just one life?
So let me see if I understand thee.
Yeah.
Thou wouldst feed me pittance today, but bring me twofold in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of like the marshmallow.
It's kind of like I'll gladly pay for
A hamburger Tuesday. Yeah. But yeah, I can make sure that it is an equivalent. It might be like a mix of like cats and birds and pigeons, but one human life. That might be more delicious.
Would she want like
Two.
one werewolf right now?
I was like, I do that, but I didn't want to bone Zach because I already told him that
I already made an agreement.
Yeah, we already made an agreement.
2 lives interests me if I'm to wait for my meal.
Chad, I'm gonna start trying to go find the guys now.
I can make
Will
that
you
happen.
roll
Search.
Just roll search to see if you know which direction they.
I can make that happen.
Ooh, nice. 19, 21.
21. Okay. All right, you start walking in a direction that you believe is right.
That's a deal.
Somebody call the forest ranger. We gotta find.
How
Zach.
can I be sure that thou shalt keep thy word?
Well, you talked about the favor of Marcus Foxtail. I left you a gift, didn't I?
What gift?
The quill, the feather of the manticore.
Ah,
I'm a man that keeps my word.
yes,
And there are binding ways to make sure that happens, right?
there are.
You gonna give her a kiss?
No, I'm not going to kiss a snake. I'm pretty sure that's a mistake.
Don't
can't trip a
it.
snake.
That's where the saying comes
Yeah,
from.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
All right.
In generations from now, children will sing this at the schoolyards.
Then I shall leave thee a little favor to ensure that thou dost return.
All right, and what would that be? Your thorn?
Take my hand.
All right.
Where's her hand?
Yeah, where?
Okay, you approach the trunk, I'm assuming. You're right kind of there.
Yeah.
You see that a portion of the trunk moves and there's a hand extended, and all of a sudden you see it connected to a body that's there, actually quite surprisingly close, but was camouflaged before.
Okay.
You see that she has long vine-like hair with deep emerald and small dark flowers blooming near the tips. A nearly flawless mahogany-toned complexion, overgrown in subtle places with dark bark patterns. You see that her curving figure seems to shift with every moment, accompanied by the faint rustle of the leaves and the blossoms. And her eyes are shifting slowly but subtly between a mesmerizing lavender and gold, giving them an otherworldly glow. You see that she extends her hand, and you notice that as her hand comes forward, this, feminine, long-fingered hand, that like the palm and the fingers are thorned like a rose stem.
like it's gonna hurt me. Yeah. Before I grab her hand, I'm gonna reach.
She's above you, by the way. So
Okay.
like it would be the equivalent of like a 5 foot up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and the way that she is, she's not standing upright, reaching down. It's like she's upside down, reaching down.
I'm gonna put my hand into my belt pouch and feel around for the doorknob that opens to we don't know where.
Oh, okay.
And
I
have my
thought
hand
you
on
were
it.
going for pocket sand.
Pocket sand? I also thought about that. But I am going to extend my hand with the intent of like, if I need to, I could drop through the door.
Sure. Oh yeah, like if she's gonna try to pull you in or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
A deal's a deal.
All right. Do you
I shake her hand.
While this is happening, can I roll my green faith now that I've seen her
Oh sure.
in this
Yes.
form and the snake
Please,
form?
yeah, do
Nice,
it.
John.
Also,
Yeah, do
I
it.
really love the tone of your bark. It's beautiful.
You love this.
This
This
is
is what you
classic
live
me.
for
Yeah,
for
it
Dungeons and
is.
Dragons.
21, Chad.
21.
2 ton.
2 ton. 2 ton 21.
His name is a killing word.
name is a killing word. John, can I say it out loud or do you want me to just
Sure.
text you? Okay. So she clearly, right, is a fae of some kind. And you know that it's somewhere in the dryad family because it seems local to these trees. But the power and scope of this single dryad is much more than anything you've ever heard of. So it's kind of like a,
Because even Pinus isn't everywhere.
that's
It's
right.
pronounced penis.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Penis. That's right. So it's a pretty unique case, if that makes sense.
Hey, that ant wife.
Oh, no,
She,
I-
as she takes your hand, she says, you had just complimented her bark. She says, I do enjoy flattery. And she sort of smiles and chuckles a bit. And then she clasps your hand. Now, you expected the thorns to bite and to draw blood. And the grasp that she gives you is enough for you to feel that they're there, but not enough to prick.
Yeah. I've had enough blood.
But,
on my hand.
you know, there's a sense of, there's a weight of violence in her grasp that feels like a promise if you don't keep yours.
Do you feel in control?
And when she pulls away her hand, you can see that there's a very small little bracelet of vine that is entwined around your wrist that sort of like weaves itself. It isn't tight or uncomfortable, but is naturally, looks almost like it's growing around your wrist. Sense?
Perfect.
Great.
I love you're just collecting conditions like they're Pokemon
I
cards
know,
at
right?
this point.
She says, take your morsel.
Thank you. It was a pleasure doing business. Oh, one more thing.
The pleasure was mine.
It will be. Another thing here, real quick. Y'all have different trees I can take this to, right? I don't need to bring it back to this tree, or do I need to bring it back to this tree specifically? Just around?
There are another tree. There are other trees you could bring it to, yes.
All right. I'll look for them.
Fuck, how many?
Let's see how this goes first.
So I'll be staying at the Thorn Fort for a little bit. Is there one close to there?
There's one near Briarberry.
Perfect.
Go to the cemetery.
Perfect. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.
I can't wait to see thee again.
Absolutely. I'm gonna untie the guy
Okay.
and
You
be
untie him
careful
and you
not
see he's like-
not to like cut the bark.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, should we probably go?
Yeah, thanks, Callista. See you later, babe.
Yeah. I gotta
Fare
come back
thee
and bring her a
well,
pigeon. I
little
gotta bring her a
druid.
pidge.
Okay.
Yeah, but
And
let's
I'll
go.
help
Help
Let's
this
go.
jinxie guy out.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna just book
I
it
shall
out.
see thee soon, LS.
Absolutely.
Goodbye, Jasper. I'm sorry we didn't get to play. You see that Jasper's like, shit, like running out of there. He gets just outside of the range and just like pulls his underwear off and starts peeing and like, oh, like he had to go so bad.
Yeah.
Do you have more clothes?
Oh,
So you owe us a life debt. We're gonna get that out of you.
Oh.
Let's head back over here. I gotta go. We gotta
you
go talk.
mates are the best.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We're your new best friends.
That's right.
We're
That's
gonna
right.
go up to our carriage. You want to ride?
Oh, please. And I owe you. Oh, I owe you.
Oh, you
God,
owe us.
I owe you so much.
Oh, you owe us. You owe
Okay.
us your life.
Okay, so look, I can't be traipsing about them and nothings. I know I need new gear and I want to pay you as a thank you. But I thanks for helping me out of a pickle, right? Now listen, Granny's ain't too far from here. She'll take care of me and my new heroes. She has some things.
So we're gonna
Off
go.
to Granny's.
We need to go back here to the carriage. Let's do that. You look tired. Then you can tell us where we're going.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll show you the way.
I gotta make a pit stop.
I'll show you the way.
Okay.
All right, let's
So
go.
we'll come out here.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He hugs you.
Yeah, we're still gonna kill this guy
You
later.
smell like
He
shit.
comes around. Yeah, he does stink. His underwear are, it's like that Spider-Man meme, you know, the mask where it's just ripped to shreds. And you can see that there's clearly a high scar on his inner thigh that looks like it was a deep cut at some point that maybe almost ended him, but he's got a good scar down there.
Circumcision gone wrong.
He does have like some really pitiful looking boots on. So like he's able to like run, but he's just in his underwear other than that. All
And
sunburned
I've
and
got
stuff.
lots of clothes, but no shoes.
That's right. Okay, you guys head back to the carriage with Jasper Primrose. Okay,
He goes by Jinx. Jinxie?
he does go by Jinx. His
So did
friend- his
I
friends call
meet
him
up with
Jinx.
them on the way there, or
You are all of a sudden out in the woods,
No.
and you're walking around, and you're starting to feel a little worried because you've walked quite a ways, and you're worried you might be like starting to get turned around.
okay?
You guys get back to
Never.
the carriage, and you don't
Shit,
see
sorry.
Flavius.
Where's Flavius?
Flavius. Hey,
He's-
y'all know where Flavius went?
Rule number 1, don't leave the trail.
Roll. You don't have a knowledge nature or
No.
survival.
Uh-uh.
Roll your intelligence.
What, my worst stat? You got it, babe.
Well,
I
that's
rolled a natural one.
Okay.
Hey.
You are actually really certain you know the direction of the carriage,
Awesome,
and you
sweet.
start.
I just
heading.
do a sprint then.
You start running into the woods.
So while that's going on, I'm gonna go take a pidge
Okay,
and then take it back
great.
and then come back. So I'm assuming I can do that while he's still lost in the
Yeah,
woods.
he's definitely lost in the
It's
woods.
the Lost Woods. You can just hear the music playing, Zach.
That's great. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Heroic Round. The shadows grew long and seductive today, but so did the courage of our heroes. Whether it was the strange whispers from a serpent in the chapel or the grateful exclamations from Jinx, our party finds that Thornhaven is holding more and more secrets than they ever imagined. So if you're enjoying the journey, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share Heroic Round with a fellow adventurer or juice wizard in your life. It really helps the show. Do you have questions about Virgil's shady Inquisitor past or weird ideas about spectral griffins? Tell us. You can message us on social or drop a comment wherever you listen. Until next time, remember to live heroic and die historic.